Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we've got a data download. This is going to be the stuff for the Transcendent Dokkan campaign, starting off with part 1 with the Tech LR, Golden Frieza, and Gogeta stuff. So let's jump into this and let's see what we got for the data download here. Thank you, Proton10MG, for everything data download, of course, as always. Let's see, so in here we've got the promo movie, the actual LR itself, the banner, Vegeta, new Dokkan event, Seriously Serious Battle Stage 5, the Red Zone, the Pure Saiyans edition, new battlefield, wallpaper, trade jewels, tickets, titles, banner assets, new title screen, and idle animations. All right, cool. So let's dive in and let's see what we've got in here. Just a quick glance. Doesn't look like there's anything like a big surprise that I see from here. So starting off, obviously the promo movie starts once the campaign begins, right? You first log in, kind of just to commemorate everything going on, get you all hyped up for the new characters and all that. So pretty cool. And then we got the assets here for the Golden Frieza plus Gogeta, which is still such a cool concept to me that they're doing this. So there's the SSR art for Frieza. So it does start off as just a Golden Frieza. They did show that off kind of in the live stream. So Golden Frieza is the main unit here. There's his TUR art, and then obviously the LR art with Gogeta in the background. And then once you switch into Gogeta, there's the art there with Gogeta. And then this is the banner unit, Vegeta, which, dude, this SSR art goes hard. I don't know, I like this. I think this is cool. And then there's his TUR, which is still sick. Dude, Vegeta, my man, looking good. These guys actually, they drop as soon as the celebration starts, right? So celebration is going to start tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. Obviously, like I figured at the earliest, maybe we'd see them an hour or two later. They're dropping literally as soon as the celebration starts, which is incredible. Yeah, my thought was either an hour or two later or the typical like 1 a.m. the next day, but they're coming out sooner than I thought, and I am actually really excited for these guys. I think they're going to be pretty cool. The concept of them is awesome, right? A villain and a hero fighting together when they didn't actually do that in the movie, right? Golden Frieza just got his ass whooped. Gogeta actually did all the work. So to be able to have them in there as a character, you know, giving Frieza basically Dokkan Original everything, because like I said, he didn't fight. He just got his ass whooped. So I mean, looking at their kit, I think they're going to be pretty good. I think they're going to be top tier for sure. Definitely want to see them in game to see how they actually play. But just by reading their kits, I think they're going to be very, very good. Vegeta, I'm actually excited for as well. I think he's going to run pretty well with this team. I think he's going to be very good as a Rainbow Orb Changer. A little weird with the way that his kit works with depending on what slot he shows up in at the start of turn. Depends on if he's going to change Rainbow Keyseers or not, or give him more of a chance. He's got the, you know, the limitation of being kind of stuck with movie heroes and movie bosses, which does kind of suck, but I do expect them to build up the category as the celebration goes on. We've seen it with the 10th anniversary. We've seen it with the GDC, right? They release these characters who lead these teams that are kind of like iffy. And then as the celebration goes on, they get better and better and better and better, and they build them up. So I don't foresee him being an issue with this team. I think he's going to do really well. I think he's going to perform very well, and I am very excited to get a copy of him in there too. Like definitely not walking away until we get Vegeta as well. Let's see. So we got the Dokkan event here. So this is the Chaos Conquering Power Absolute Fierce Battle. Yep, so this is just a Dokkan event where you're going to be able to awaken the LR. So yeah, you're just going to go through the steps. Golden Frieza, and then you're going to fight Gogeta plus Golden Frieza. Yeah, just awaken him, get the medals. Seriously Serious All Out Battles. So Stage 5 has been added. This is going to be against Super Saiyan Broly. So right here, we've got Super Saiyan Broly. Looks like, just at a quick glance, he just reduces certain damage down to 0. So he's got a damage threshold, basically. There's gonna be more to him once he's actually live in game. All this data will be filled out. For missions for him, let's see, stage 5. So beat it with 6 fusion, and beat it with 6 movie bosses. Okay, I don't think that'll be too bad, honestly. It looks like it's just a one-phase fight. I don't foresee this being that difficult. Next thing we have here is the Red Zone. So new Red Zone event. This is going to be Pure Saiyans edition. So basically it's just Pure Saiyans. It's starting off with Raditz, going into Nap and Vegeta. So the thought is it kind of just starts from like the beginning, and you're probably just going to go in order from the Saiyans that Goku met or Goku fought. It'd be nice if this page would load. So Raditz is up first. He gets stronger if there's a Goku around. Okay, so you got to be careful about that. Nappa, Vegeta, and then Great Ape. So yeah, it looks like they're just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger as you go. So this should be fun as they're adding to this as it keeps going. I think this is going to be a pretty cool Red Zone, and I'm actually really looking forward to doing this. What are the missions here? So I beat stage 1, beat stage 2, and then beat stage 1 with 6 movie bosses. Okay, so I mean, basically utilizing the new LR. Okay, I don't think this will be too bad, right? Usually these don't start off miserably terrible, but as the celebration goes and as they add more and more and more, it's going to get harder and harder and harder, and I think it's going to make it more fun. So these are all going live at the same time. As soon as the celebration starts, all this stuff is going live. So that's good, right? You don't have to wait around for that. New battlefields. This is basically just reverting back to the way Battlefield was before, with the whole 112 characters, you know, the 3 different phases, all that. New wallpaper. So this is gonna be the title screen wallpaper. I think this is actually sick. I have seen people talking about the fact that because Broly is in the background, they think that maybe Broly might be part 2. I would agree. I think that Broly was going to be part 2 if they stick with the theme of Dragon Ball Super Broly. Obviously, he's like the only other character to put in there. Unless you wanted to do a tagged version of the gods or something like that. But I think Broly makes a whole lot of sense, right? It's Golden Frieza and Gogeta for part 1. Who do they fight? They fight Broly. Typically, the Tana body units are, you know, the hero and then whoever they fight. In this case, I mean, Golden Frieza is extreme, but we're looking at Gogeta, right? Right? Everybody's looking at Gogeta. So typically, yeah, it's the part 1 is whoever the, you know, the good guy is versus the bad guy, which in this case was, you know, Gogeta versus Broly. So we'll see. I've seen some people talk about how the fact that the title screen actually goes away on the 12th, which is how long I think the background music goes to, right? They're going to be playing the special background music, the Blizzard, you know, the typical Dragon Ball Super Broly music. It goes away on the 12th. So, and then it mentions that usually the screens go all the way through Tanabata. So we'll see if it's going to be Dragon Ball Super Broly related. If the whole celebration is going to be Broly related, obviously I think part 2 is going to be Broly, whether it's Wrathful, whether it's Full Power. But if not, that opens the door for a lot of other things, which is a whole nother video we could talk about. Let's see. So we get the Memorial Stones are coming in. Basically, you're going to trade these in the Baba shop for either a character outright or tickets to summon on a banner that has a bunch of featured characters on it. We'll see once they start passing these out. You know, I think once the celebration starts, we're going to see these start coming out. We're going to see those banners start going live. And then you'll be able to kind of see like what's in the shop that you can pick up from these. If you're missing anybody in particular and you have enough of these, you just go in there and pick them up. If you have everybody and you kind of just want to, you know, try your luck on the summons, you can just trade them in for tickets and do the ticket summons. Okay, trade jewels. So this is the free Dragon Stone you're going to get at login. Special tickets. So we are getting the free summon special tickets. I think you're actually able to get up to like 28 of these. So was that 4 summons you're able to do for free, which is great for those that don't want to spend stones. You can use these, get yourself 4 free summons, give yourself a shot at getting the new LR or the Vegeta, you know, whatever, or anybody else on the banner, really. But yeah, so that's good. These are the tickets that you'll trade in the Memorial Stones for in order to summon on the banners. It should be 2 separate banners that they'll have, different featured characters on each, and they're all just a bunch of, you know, somewhat older characters. You starting from kind of newer, building all the way back to older characters. Give yourself a chance to pick up some of those characters if you might be missing them. These tickets are the paid for global tickets, so these do cost actual money. Okay, so new unique title. This is the Festival of Battles thing. So this is from here, right? So it's just the same stage, right? They didn't add a new stage or anything. They just added a new mission. So pretty much what you're going to need to do is clear the event with one super int, 1 super STR, and 1 super fizz. And you'll get 15 Dragon Stones, and you'll get that unique title as well. Looks pretty cool. I mean, it's like the champion one, just with Gogeta on it. I have not done Festival Battles at all yet, so I'm going to have to do this to try to get that. Okay, banner assets. So obviously summon points are here. So the 3+1 multi is here. Therefore, there is going to be no pity. So there's no pity for this banner. You are getting the 3+1. The first 3 summons, you're going to get summon points. And then it looks like, just looking at this banner here, obviously you got the new LR, you got the banner unit. The Golden Week characters are coming back. So Hit and Kaioken Goku are going to be here. And then Glorio is also going to be on the banner. So I would assume that Daima Goku is going to be on the banner. If he's not on this one, he'll be on the part 2. I would assume that if Glorio's, usually those that come out together like that always end up coming back at the same time as well. So I would assume he's either also on the banner or he's going to be on the part 2 banner. Here's the title screen. So again, this ends on the 12th, which, I mean, they could just change it out for another Dragon Ball Super Broly title screen that has maybe Broly front and center. Or it could just be another entirely different celebration or an entirely different like theme. I've seen a lot of people talk about superhero. You know, if they do Dragon Ball Super Broly, then they can go to superhero. I've seen talks of like a tag Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, which I think would be wild, but I don't know if that would be like a part 2 for this. We'll see as we get kind of closer and start moving through the celebration. I think we'll see more and more. I think they're set to release some information at the fan meetup on the 6th about part 2 coming up, but I would assume that part 2 is going to start around this time. So around the 12th, we'll probably see part 2 begin. Some new idle animations. So here we have the Golden Frieza, right? Just getting in his ready stance. Here we've got the Broly. Let's go ahead and make these a little bit bigger. So Broly, so this is the basically like the second coming, the second movie where he fights Gohan. You can tell by the little marks on his back, right, from where he got punched in the gut and exploded from Goku in the first movie. And then obviously the Gogeta as well. So now I think all forms of Gogeta actually have battle motions. So that's pretty cool. Scripted assets, and this is just going to be for the Dokkan event. Blizzard is obviously going to play in the background. So if you do create content on the game, if you do record things like whatever, make sure you're aware of this. This is copyright stuff, so you're going to have to play over it. And I think that's it for the data download. From there, I guess the other stuff we can look at here is missions. So inevitable showdown missions are going to be here. This is where you're going to get 14 of those rainbow tickets, right? You'll get these, clear out the Serious battle, right? Stage 5, just beat it. Then some other missions are beat it within 4 turns, beat it with full extreme type team, 6 physical types on your team, and then completing all the missions will get you the sticker. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so he is getting unique skill orbs. So these are for the LR, Golden Frieza, and Gogeta. They're getting their own unique skill orbs, so you don't need to waste your own. These, I think, are pretty much just by playing the game. Like, you know, clear stage once with extreme tech type There are 3 times the string type, 5 times, once with a transformation boost, up to 5. Gifted warrior. Yeah, just by playing the game, by putting these certain category characters on the team, you're going to knock these out and you're going to get these exclusive skill orbs. Special day missions. So this is going to be for the Dokkan Day. That's going to start on the 29th, tomorrow night. So basically the same deal, right? Beat the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, Turtle School, clearing your stage 3 times, level up with super attack. Completing all the missions get you another 14 of these, which gets you 28. So that's how you get your 4 free summons. So you won't be able to do it right away, right? You got to beat out the Serious battle once, and then you got to wait until Dokkan Day to get the rest of these, and then you'll have all your summons for free. This is just missions to get the extra medals for the Awakening. This is the red zone stuff, so we already kind of went over this, right? Beat it, and then 6 movie bosses in stage 1. Festival of Battles, right? Super Int type, Super STR type, Super Fizz type, and then the all-out serious battles, which we talked about. Just beat it with 6 fusions, beat it with 6 movie bosses, and those will clear those missions out as well. I think that was pretty much everything for the data download stuff. The last little stuff I'll throw in here is just kind of this like updates they did. So passive skills, they kind of updated to make it a little bit easier. So a lot of stuff for like Cell Max, and then for Daima Vegeta, let's see, Magetta and Jiren. So the adjustment is basically when it says after receiving a super, it's basically now as long as an enemy launches a super, so you can dodge, right? This basically says for every super received after receiving a super, this basically means like you had to get hit by it. Now, as long as they launch the super at the character, then you'll be able to activate their passive, right? Which is basically means you are allowed to dodge it. You don't have to get hit by it. You can dodge. For this one, adding characters to certain categories. So Space Traveling Warriors, a bunch of the Golden Freezes got added. I don't think the LR AGL one that's getting an Easy A, I don't think he's added to this, but a bunch of the other Golden Freezes are. I think mainly the ones that are from the Broly movie. And then all the Gogetas are getting added to Accelerated Battle. So that's good. And the last little thing here I will go over is the issue with the coins, right? Again, the GDC coins, everybody should have gotten their compensation at this point. Basically what they did was they took the Baba Shop section down that had to do with the festival coins and the carnival coins. That is back up, and I think that is going to be back up for like 30 days or more right now. So they kind of just extended that in order for you guys to be able to use those for, you know, for missing out basically because of their error. So they fixed it. It's back up. You can look through the shop. If there's anybody you were looking to buy with those coins, they're there. You're able to do it now. But yeah, I think that's it for everything. So just a reminder, we have these guys dropping tonight, 9 p.m. As soon as the celebration starts. A bunch of this stuff is going to be rolling. I'm going on vacation actually here pretty soon, so I will be there for the summons. I will try to record a bunch of content ahead of time. That way while I'm gone, I can at least post something every day. I'll do my best to make sure I can get that done for you guys. That way at least there's something kind of flowing every day, and it's not just a gap of time where I'm just disappeared and everybody thinks I'm just dead. Like, trust me, I'll still be around. But yeah, so looking forward to this. I think these guys are going to be awesome, and very, very much looking forward to this celebration kicking off. So I think that's going to do it for the video today. So if you guys stuck around to the end, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys thought of the data download. Was there anything I missed? Anything you want me to go over a little bit more? Are you guys excited for the new characters dropping tonight, for the celebration starting tonight? Let me know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!